So welcome, my dear friends, to day number 9. So today is continuation of day number 9. What we have left is objection handling, and also we are going to cover time audit tool. So here you can become super duper productive with your time. So today we will discuss that thing also. Now, what is our goal? Our goal is to have more customers, more sales, more profit for yours business or for your client's business. There are two ways you can make money. You can help your clients to make money, or you can make money for yourself. Okay, so most of us face the problem of we can't work 24/7. So that's I will just we have solution also. If you cannot work, then you can give this work to someone else who can work 24/7, and that is our AI powered sales assistant. So AI powered sales assistant. So this is our system. Now, day number 1, we have discussed the blueprint part, ultimate freedom number, mission, vision. So if you haven't got, you can get the recording. If you attend day number 10, I will share recording, and also you can pay 999 for that if you want. You can get the recording, or you can follow the documents in which you have to give me testimonial if you watch day 1 to day 4 recording. So day 2, we have seen who's got my money. We are clear with our niche. Who is our target audience? We have find our target audience. We have seen the search volume. In day number 3, we have seen money making task. So inside this money making task only, we have covered the time audit tool, but I will cover it again in a better way, so you understand it, the importance of time. What is profit producing activity that you have to do it every day. Success principle is very simple. You set your goal and you work towards your goal step by step. Success is progressive realization of your worthy ideals. So once you have set your worthy ideals, this is given by Strangest Secret. This is the oldest audio. If you haven't heard this, you must watch this, must listen this recording. And still all the mentors and all the people listen it daily. Even if you know Strangest Secret, you should listen it, try to listen it daily. They recommend it, listen it twice, you listen it daily. So here the importance of goal card and 30 days challenge, everything is there. So we have to work on weekly goals. So that's the thing we have covered inside money making task and appointment setting. The profit producing activity, we have to focus on profit producing activity, and this time tool will make you super duper productive. So today we are going to discuss, and I will share the tools also, that how you can make this thing. And day number 4, we have seen messaging part, how we can have better messaging, magnetic messaging that attracts our target audience. And perfect model, we have seen the influencers, our target means who are the leader in our industry, how they do the work. So we have to be the person to get that thing. So we are following that, how their email is there, how they are sending their, how is their website, how there is their campaigns. So we copy all those things. So we know the ideal situation and we know the current situation we have seen in day number 1. So we will move from point A to point B. Everything is point A to point B, and you have to document your journey. We have seen in day number 8 to document your journey, how you can create SOPs around that. You have to write it down, everything. So in day number 5, we have seen ethical manipulation, how you can utilize this ethical manipulation. And in today also, in objection handling, this ethical manipulation will play very important role. Because what is ethical manipulation? You are shifting the belief. There is current belief inside your system, which is old way of doing thing, and you are creating a new way of doing thing and new belief system. For that, you need certain kinds of things. Means you have to means change the belief. You have to throw stones to your enemies. Means not literally throw a stone to their belief system, to their system, what they are using. For that, you need ethical manipulation. You have to follow up with certain codes or authority things. There are many ways that you can do ethical manipulation, and this is very, very important in case of objection handling. Okay, the perfect model, perfect offer, part 1, part 2, part 3. Part 1 we have seen the old belief, the new way, and old way. And inside part 2 we have seen the hidden desires part. At part 3 we have created final offer by incorporating all this offer and bonuses. So these are the things that we have to. Day number 6 we have seen the value bomb, how you can create the value bomb. So we have seen that lead machine setup. What is this lead machine? That is funnel. Your profile can act as also funnel, and wherever the places, it can be from your Facebook, it can be from Instagram, it can be from landing pages. Everywhere your lead is coming inside your system and it is getting nurtured. So we have seen the email sequence next day, how we can create email campaigns and all automations, whatever you can think, you can create inside the system. So we have seen all the automations. We have seen 30 plus automation that can be possible. And if your business requires certain kind of automations, we can build that thing also. Everything is possible. You are only limited by your imagination. If you can imagine, you can do. Okay. So day number 8, we have seen the freedom system, how we can create SOPs around that system, how we can document our journey, and for every step you can create SOPs. Okay, the templates are also a form of SOP. Inside our system there is already working templates, already email having templates, the best websites, and all these things are already there. You just have to open and start running. You can run your business in 1 hour. Even if you are a beginner, you haven't done anything. So with doing all this workbook, there are total 22 workbooks that you have to do. We will summarize everything tomorrow, how it is interrelated, what are the steps you need to follow to do that. So tomorrow is very important day. You don't miss it, and it's because it's the final day. Also, you will get lots and lots of bonuses that you ever haven't imagined. So the day number 9, we have seen the sales system and objection handling. So we will continue from here, the objection handling part. The sales system which we have done. We have done what kind of things that we need to follow, the scripts with the sequence in which we should go ahead. Now, once we have handled the discovery call, then we book a strategy call. Then what inside the strategy call we pitch to the people, and they throw us certain objections. Now, how you can handle all these objections? So for that, the ethical manipulation workbook plays very important role. So if you haven't done this ethical manipulation, you go and do this, so you can handle this objection well. So what are the things which are there inside this? So this is very long form of document, but we will not go each and every scripts. We will cover the maximum most important part here. Okay, so you understand the gist of everything. Okay. So first of all, we will start from the top. And you don't have to think that it's very overwhelming. You have to try and practice, because these objections may not arise in your case. You may have different kind of objection. Then what you need to do? What are the things required for handling that objection? You have to keep upgrading yourself. So for that, you need to have lots and lots of sales. So you means sales call. You have to practice, and every time you record your sales call and you evaluate yourself first. Okay. Then if certain kind of objections come, like I handle many types of calls. In the most part of the objection is why I am not a believer of AI. So most of the objection is related to AI. So they don't feel that the chat GPT can replace. But here in this framework, we have seen that this AI can replace you also. Okay. But you have only one thing, that is you inside. That is core conversion content we have seen in day number 4. The core conversion, the actual human part, that is only differentiating you from ChatGPT. Otherwise, ChatGPT can replace you. Even your webinar can be taken by ChatGPT also. The Hagen is a tool that videos, once you record 2-minute video, it can create you may create many videos with that. And also 11 Labs, you can clone your voices. there is a limitless possibility. That's why I'm saying that future will change very fast. We have seen that with the help of AI, we are able to, means in the year 2023, when this chat GPT in November it was launched, nobody has thought 1 minute before that it is going to change this. So what will happen in 1 year, you cannot imagine at all. So that's the thinking you should have. But we don't have to be overwhelmed with the tool. These tools will change, but the core thing, fundamentals, will remain the same. So if you learn the fundamentals, tools will change, but fundamentals will be fundamentals, and it is the foundation stone of your journey. And how you can utilize the AI in your marketing and sales to drive the revenue, that's the thing. You don't have to jump from this tool to that tool, this tool to that tool. You know the things that you are doing and how you can help that to automate that thing. So that's why we need to create SOPs. We need to create certain kind of working, so that we audit ourselves and we remove it. So we need to handle more and more sales call, objections, and everything we have to do. So quickly coming to this workbook. So if you are new, so this is, we are building step by step, filling the workbooks. So there are 22 workbooks that you have to do. And once, I know this is very overwhelming, but once you do that, you will be means 100% confident that I will achieve my goal. So that's because it's based on the fundamentals. Everything is covered. Okay, how does you, and it's impossible to fail. Okay, if you do this, you will have automatic. I'm not saying that you have to test it, and you will automatically feel yes, it is. So you have to do this homework. So we will see the leverage and what are the types of objections. So today we are going to see what are the types of objections that comes during the sales call. The most important objections are the first objection. So you have to remember this this saying that buyers are liars. So if they are saying anything, you don't believe the buyers. You have to contradict. You have to ask further questions so you can come to right problem. So first objection is always wrong objection. You note down this rule. Okay, first objection, whenever they make certain first objection, then you have to contradict it, and it's not the right objection. Okay, you have to, we will see what are the scripts that you need to follow for uncovering that. Then financial objection, then spouse. Okay, what is your wife saying? If your wife is a decision maker inside how she's handling finances, then we need to take spouses during the sales call. If it is not, then you have to reschedule the call and try to make. And if there is not coming to the call, then you have to make that person to decide yes, yes, you will be, means you can say you will take this decision, and you have to make that other people believe that your decision is right. So we will discuss every scenario, how it is going to this. It sounds good, but it is, I need more information. I need some of my diligence. I don't have time to implement. Okay, I have tried something similar, but it didn't work. I want to speak to one of the client first. Okay, these are the sets of objections that is there, but inside yours it may be different. So these are the common thing, and we will cover the common objections that are coming. Most of the objections these are. So I have tried something similar, but it didn't work. I want to speak to one of your client first. Using credit card is bad, too risky. Is there any guarantee? It's too risky. It's big risk. Okay, I am very nervous, scared. Okay, it's not right time. And we will see the trial close. So that will guarantee that person will take your trial. And inside the trial, if you give that person result, this is called free trial strategy. You can give 14-day free trial, and inside this trial you give results such a way that you can quantify that in 14 days you have got such a beautiful result. Imagine how, if you work with me for 1 year, what the scenario, what is your revenue? It will skyrocket. You can compare that thing. So that is very guaranteed thing. So you can do this. And there is risk mitigator also. What is risk mitigators? That is, if you provide any guarantee, 30-day money back guarantee, 90-day money back guarantee, double the money back guarantee. I buy your second month. Okay, I buy your, like that. There are many 24 hours refund, 7-day refund, any kind of thing you gives confidence. Okay, these are this not done by me. This informations I have learned from various sources. These are the sources you can go through this. So I have compiled it in a way that gives you best result. Okay, so important notes: all the objections should be handled during discovery phase. What is discovery phase? We have seen inside the sales call yesterday that this one is how you can do, what are the things that you need to ask in during the discovery. Okay, you need to handle objection if you did means if you have a poor discovery, then the objections will become more. So you inside discovery you have to go through more deep. We have seen that how deep we can go inside discovery. So first objection is not the real objection. This is the golden rule, and they will withhold the real objection. So you have to take out the real objection. Okay, so you have to again go back inside the discovery and handle this. Okay, you can see the recorded calls also inside the workbook. The ethical manipulation workbook, this is the best friend of you. Okay, so you have to go through ethical manipulation. This is the belief shifting, and this will create a new belief. Once people buy your belief, then the person will buy your product. Okay, all financial qualification should happen during this discovery only. Okay, discovery call, you know that person is able to pay you or not. If the person is broke, then you are wasting your time talking to that person. Okay, so that's the thing that you need to have before. And you should not drop price. Okay, that is also rule. If you say your price to broke people, then they will not buy. So first of all, you should know that he is financially capable or not, then only you disclose the price. Okay, so all money objections are fully handled, all non-money objections are flushed out, and you are 100% certain that they have funds to pay you, then only you drop the objection. Okay, so means you drop your prices. So why can't you handle this objection? So these are the reason that why you are not able to handle this objection. These are the main reason that most of the people are not able to handle this objection. So you don't have rapport. Okay, they don't trust you. How you can overcome that? Be interested and have affinity to them. So that's why rapport building is very important. Once you talk with the people, you don't start with a sales call only. You say, how are you? How are you doing? Where are you from? Okay, how's the weather? Like that, we are building certain common points. Here you try to establish common point. Like, okay, you are from Mumbai. I also belong to Mumbai. And I was, during my childhood, I was there with my family, and I love this place. It was very beautiful. So once you say this kind of thing, it will be the person will be connected with you, and then it's become easier. Once you become connected, then they trust you. Then the people buy from the person whom they trust. Okay, even if the person says sells at more price, then also the person will buy from that person whom they trust. So that is very important. You don't believe in your product and services, so you have to believe inside your product and services. That is very, very important. For that, you need to make your product and services so that nobody can turn it down. So that's very important. You didn't follow the sales script lessons or all those things. Check on the boxes. So we have seen the check in the boxes. What are the points that you need to follow one by one? So you have to go back and rewatch the sales call and lessons. So you have to go, because it is not one time. You have to, every time you make a sales call, you take the notes before you means on the front, and from that try to ask question as much as question as you can, so you discover that person completely. And this is not one time. You may require lots and lots of practice. So you are afraid to ask uncomfortable questions. So clear a fear, okay, of being rejected, and watch the sales lesson. So this can be overcome. That you have to remove the fear of rejection. Okay, you should have feeling that I will learn. Okay, if I fail, I will learn. I will learn from the mistakes and I will improve. So that's why this objection can be overcome. So you weren't listening to what they said during the discussion. Open your ears and interested in them. Okay, you don't take notes of what they said during the discussion. Have templates out. Okay, yesterday we have seen the templates also. You download the template and write notes in that template. Okay, what are the points, what are their goals, what are their objections, you write it down, and this objection will help you in creating the content, and this objection you can put inside your FAQs of your website. So that's why noting down is very important. What kind of objections you normally get during the calls? Okay, you were pitching things they don't know. Okay, so rewatch all the lessons of sales course and modify your offer if needed. You have to constantly keep on modifying your offer. Okay, offer is the only thing that will save you lots and lots of time. If you have such an irresistible offer that people can't refuse, then you don't need sales call. Okay, so your time will be saved and you will be able to reach more people. So that's why you have to create time. So today we will discuss how we can create time also. So make your offer better in perfect offer section. So you have to make it better and better. So one time your offer will not be there. So we have seen after 20th time your offer will be perfect. So you have to keep exploring, and you can use organic way. That's why at starting it's recommended that you first to 1 to 20 customer you make by your organic content, then you start running ads. So you can test your offers, is it working or not, they are getting results or not, is your courses make them point A to point B or not. So that's why your offer has to be continuously improved. Okay, your offer is wrong price, then you have to make it better. You're trying to close a prospect who isn't your target audience. So that's why all these things are coming into picture. If you are talking to wrong kind of a person, then definitely you will not able to make sales. And you didn't customize this script to your offer, typing them out. You have to customize it on your own. Okay, this is the script and you have to write. Don't learn word by word, you modify it, you use your logic and you change it. Okay, so that's why we will understand what is the gist of everything, so we can modify it in our own way. Okay, so you have to didn't drill the objection over and over. Okay, again and again, if some certain objections are coming, then you have to handle that objection. You can make a pre video before the call. You send that video, inside that you mention this kind of objections and how you can overcome this kind of objections before only, so that you will not get objection. Okay, so we have to know the root cause of the problem that we have seen in inside the day number, I think root cause of objection we have seen in freedom system and day number 8, SOPs and freedom system, where we have to go to root cause of the problem and we have to make solutions around that. So everything is interrelated, and day number 10 you will discover each and every detail of what we have done till now, and you will able to relate all these things and you will understand this solid foundation how you can build this. So read them aloud. Okay, get someone role play is also help you. Okay, you before the call you can do this real role play with your accountability partner. So that's why accountability partner is very important. You practice your script. Okay, so you didn't have your script in front of you, so you put your script in front of you and have eyeball on it. Okay, what question, then next you keep on writing and asking question. Okay, you are keep on writing, and okay, next question is this, ask this question, then tick mark this, then ask this question. Like that you have to keep it, and you have to be professional. Okay, so you didn't have to take notes in front of you. Open your note templates and type what they say or write what they say. Okay, whatever you feel you can do that. And you don't have you haven't done it enough. Okay, if you think that I have done only one, I failed, then you should do at least 100. So you will understand what the means the pattern. Okay, so we have covered this thing, leverage. Once you have all this information of the goals and objections, everything, then the person you can close that person. So that person will buy from you. Okay, once you have all the information, the person who has more information have more leverage. Okay, so feed their goals. So we have seen that whatever the goals and objections and everything they have said you then just again use that thing and pitch them. So they will be mesmerized by the thing that, oh, that person can read my mind. The person will forget that that person has only said okay after some time, but you reiterated, then that person will be connected with you. Okay, so their problems will and goals will be used to handle any objection, ultimately close the deal. So everything they said, therefore you have to note it down. So this is the checklist we have covered yesterday, that intention, pre-call content, bids, chunk it down, financials, partner, how long, impact, doubts, solutions. So you can go back and you can learn this. You can make a copy and download this, and you can use this checklist during the call. And what is the anatomy of objections? What is the anatomy? Anatomy doctors do. So we have to be like a doctor. What does a doctor do? They do not means they, people, he makes the people to do the test and they give the report. So like that you have to diagnose this everything. You have to learn from the past history. Doctors learn from past history of the patient, the diseases past history. They learn during their things. So that's why you are learning this past history. What is the behavior of the clients? What is the common objection? So you are studying doctorate course. Once you keep on practicing it, the new objections will come. You will learn more things and you will become more. So objection is a defense mechanism. If a people part with money, they will think they will lose it. This is fueled by belief or past experiences. These are the reasons that you may lose. Their past experiences are bad. How you can over them? Their beliefs, okay, their misunderstandings, their current situation, timing, and any confusion. This is brick overcoat, and this is you, and this is your prospect, and prospect has money. So this is objection is preventing you to get this money. So how can you get this money? So you have to overcome this objection. So this is the you are interested in this prospect, and then you clear this objection, then person will buy. Okay, so there is no objection, then prospect will buy. So you have to repeat for each until the brick overcoat is removed, and once it happens, the prospect will begin to reach towards you. Okay, so you have to remove this, and whoever have more information, they will have more leverage. Okay, the person who has more information about other person will win the negotiations. Okay, so always be on the asking question type. Okay, do not means asking question. You have to ask questions all the time. You have to ask the question and let the other person speak. So do this. Do not answer their questions. Okay, they will try to deviate you from the topic, but you don't have to get deviated. So here are the objection. The first objection, the finances objection, the spouse partner. I just want to think about it. It's just a lot of money. What if it doesn't work? It does not the way I make decision. Okay, need more info, send me this. Okay, need more diligence. I have tried similar things, it didn't work. I want to speak to one of the client first. Is there any guarantee? For example, if they say this kind of objection, so what you can say? So you have to practice it. So one of the things that you can say, if the person says, I want to speak to your client, so then you will say, okay, so my customers are very, very much close to my heart, and I don't want their calendars to be filled with bookings who are not sure to book means part of me. They are not my sales guy. If you join my program and I fill your calendar with all this type of clients who doesn't need to buy, then how will you feel that? So I want my customers to have best journeys, so that I don't do this kind of things. Like that, you have to practice all this objection. Once you are done with this, or your game is set. Okay, now come to financial objections. So what is financial objection? This is a lots and lots of money. Okay, then how you can overcome it? Then there's a method there are many methods to overcome all this objection. One of the method is comparison. Okay, when you compare something to that, then its value will automatically be increased. Take example. Okay, so the cleaning charges of my house is one of the person is charging $1,000. Okay, then I say to that person, so $1,000 is very, very expensive. Okay, I can do it in you can say $10 or $20. Okay, so you will say that, so what is the cost if your if your child's got ill, and if someone's got allergy? Is $1,000 much too much? Or you can pay $1,000 and you can save your house from different germs. It is not you also know that it cannot be done with this kind of cleaning. We use specialized thing that kills the germs. It has very hygienic type of cleaning, and we go and every corner of your house we will do this disinfectant, and we have a separate coatings related to that. Then you keep explaining the things like that, then you overcome these objections. Like that, there are many other ways you will see. So for every objection, you have to practice this kind of things. You will able to do the things. Okay. So first objection. Okay. The first objection we have seen, this is 100% wrong. It can't be true. Okay. So you have to go deeper into that. What's the real objection? Okay. So you have to do what? You have to go to this. Then you will ask, let's just pretend that money is out of the equation. Okay, money is not the equation. How would you feel that process especially? Okay, then you ask, money is not the problem. Then you will say that process. Okay, then the person will say, yeah, process looks good and I feel it's great. Okay, then do you feel like ultimately it's okay? You need to go. Then we will see the importance of the goals. Is it your goals are very important? Yes. Okay, if they are uncertain, then so to be 100% clear, okay, so what is the thing that is missing? Okay, you will ask that and you will overcome that objection. So like that, in step 2, if the prospect agree, how versus should. If they haven't mentioned money or partner. Okay, so just be clear. So you can ask the details of financial details of the person, that okay, if it has been an emergency, then what would have you do? If this is a medical emergency, then what would you have to do? So if the person would have said that I would have used credit cards, I have certain kinds of things in my reserves, so you try it and note it down. So money is not the real objection. Okay, so why do you think this is not the emergency? Okay, your goal, if you are not able to achieve your goal, then what will happen? How will you feel? How will, so everything we have done during the sales call, we have known their secret desires, secret fears, everything. So we use that and throw them back. So that's why the note is very important. How would you feel if you are not able to make your kids to not to study at the best school? Like that, you throw them this kind of things back to them. Okay, so there are many ways. So that's why it's very important that you don't memorize this script. This is for the example purpose. You modify it and use it logically in the way. Okay, so we will see what are the things you need to do. Okay, if they already have mentioned money, then you have to isolate the real objection. Always you have try to means if money is not the problem, then what's the real problem? Then you ask, go and detail of that. So first objection you have made, that this objection is wrong. Okay, money is not the real objection. The real objection is they have certain doubts inside your product and services. This is the real objection. Then you have to overcome this objection. Okay, so like that, you have to go ahead and do this. Okay, the financial objections. Okay, so financial objections, you say this script that if you take money aside, then what's the thing? Do you like our product and services, our methods? So we have to know their accounts. how much cash in hand, the credit, okay, credit card, all these details we have to ask. If they do not give us this detail, then what to say? So you say that if I know 50% of the of your game in chess, 50% of players games in the chess, what do you think the probability will be me to make you win the chess game? Because I do not know your 100% of game, I do not know your current situation. Then what will be the probability that I am able to overcome you from the situation? The probability will become less. So for that, I need your 100% of information. What is your current situation? What is your cash in hand? What is your account? So that way the person will give the detail. Okay. And if you feel that person is really not having funds, then you can give them payment plans. Okay. You can ask me, I ask that person, do you need any payment plan? Then you just shut up, let that other people speak. And so you can do this, okay, exercise. And if they do not open about the resources, then I have told you that you can say like this. Okay, if they have resources, then you can say that people who commit 100% to all these dreams, they are different kind of person, they take different kind of decisions. Okay, so if you are not 100% committed, then this program is not for you. Okay, so I will not recommend you to join. And if you think that you are 100% committed, then it is 100% guaranteed that you are going to get the result. Like that, you can handle this kind of objection. You have to maximize your upside while minimizing your downsides. So you have to make, so here the ethical manipulation plays an important role. You have to make them person feel that how would that person they want to take decision inside this kind of situation. Okay, if you do not have money and you're trying to make money, so this is not the law of nature. You have to spend money to make money. You have to send them a quote also said by this. So there you can handle this kind of objections. Okay, so this will come with practice. Spouse objection. Okay, so you try to make the decision maker during the call. If the decision maker is not in the call, then you have to, what you have to do, you have to rebook the call. And if the person is on the call, then you try to make that person, and you have to handle both objections. Now you have two persons, okay, spouse and husband. So if spouse says something and that husband says something, then it is not going to work. You have to handle both of the objections. So that's why you have to keep on talking with both person, and you have to handle the objections of each person's, okay, separately. And that is also very important. So the two spouse objections. So if the person is not in the taking the spouse during the call, and then you have to think that how many times have you done the purchases, and is that you have broken up with your husband or wife. Okay, your wife has also done certain purchases without informing you. You have to convince that other half that this is very important, I trust this person, I know this person, and I'm sure that I'm going to get the result. So then person will automatically be convinced. If you cannot convince, then how you can achieve your goals? So if you want to achieve your goals, then you have to this. So this will come with practice, and these are the scripts that you can go through. Okay, clarity and contrast. Okay, I appreciate you are being open and honest about me. Okay, so I can be, you can go through this. These are the different case studies of the spouses. What are the scenarios will be there? Okay, use if you don't think that 1K deposit will fly. Use it if you think that, for example, you have taken deposit, and the person is not doing the deposit, that if you do not have money or you have certain things, then you have to follow this step. Then there are uncertainty based objections. These are many. I just want to think about it. So if they say this here, if you click here, then you have to go back to first objection. You have to think that this is not the real objection. You have to go back and you have to think that this something is missing. This is the not the real objection. And if I hear you, so I can just always make decision. I hear you, so is that just the way you make the decision? Then how I make the decision? So decision making objection, you go and click here. So every objections are clickable, and whatever objections you are getting, you have to go at that point. It's just a lots and lots of money. So I hear you. Okay, you say I hear you. Can I ask you an honest question about that? You said it's a lot of money compared to what we are doing comparison. Okay, you have mentioned if you got rid of your pain and you make your goal X amount of dollar. Is this true? If you are able to overcome this pain, you are able to make this amount of dollar. Okay, well, I hear you. I appreciate you bringing up that. Thank you. And I just want you to reassure that that a lot of my clients felt before they put this proper context. Okay, so they are also on the same thing, that a lot of my clients are in the same thing. They also feel that, but you have to take decisions and you have to overcome, because you know that this is the only way that you can overcome your pain and make this much. So what is the comparison of making $10,000 and invest means $1 lakh and your program of $10,000? So it's nothing. It's only the 10%. With this little amount, you are able to make this kind of money. So this is very thing. If you divide 70, 100 spread across 365 days or for 4 years, it is only $4 a day. Do you think $4 a day is greater than your goal? You can make money, okay, anytime, but how it will make you feel once you achieve your goal? You will have a travel to different kinds of worlds where you have your destination, you have a time freedom. So in comparison to that, is $100 is large or bad? It's up to you. You take your decision like that. Okay, so like that you overcome all these objections. But what if doesn't work? So it's a very good question. Okay, then you show them the case studies. Okay, I have 300 plus case studies and 100% of client success rate. So do you think that you will be exceptional? Okay, look, no worries. Okay, so then there is two outcome. They will say I don't know, or they will give the real objection. Okay, if they say I don't know, then you have to go. If they say okay, I hear you, do you have nervous? So then you will go to nervous thing. How you can handle if someone says I'm a bit nervous. So you can say that every person who starts their journey are little bit nervous, but they overcome their nervousness and they get the results. So this is normal. Okay, so you are not a different kind of person. This is very normal that you will be nervous. You have to overcome this. Okay, it's not the way that I make the decision. Okay, then you go to first objection. I hear you. I just want to clarify what I am hearing. Do you say that a way of making decision is business that worked you? Okay, like that you are handling this kind of objection. And you mention okay, X amount of time for making decision. Then you can say the cause of indecision. If they are not able to make decision, then you can relate relate their pain with the money part. Once you are able to do that, then this objection will overcome. It sounds good, but I need some more information. Okay, so you can ask what more information you need, or you can go back to real objection. Okay, now is there any specific reason that you are asking for? Oh, if they say I want any email, so then you say that whatever I am saying here on the call is very much transparent, and that only I will give you the email. So do you want the same thing inside email, or you just continue there? So like that, everything you can handle the objections very well. Okay, we talked about the fact that your challenge. Okay, you have a current path and you don't have this much amount. Okay, it will cost you X. Then is it? Then we compare that thing with our goal. So everything you have to monitor that thing. I need to do my due diligence. Okay, so you have to go through this script. I don't have time to implement. Okay, if you have X amount of time each day per month doing this waste of time, what do you think what will happen if you to get rid of pain and goal instead? So we are painting the picture of goal, and we are relating that with the income. Okay, then the objection, I have tried something similar and it did not work. Then you can go to the real objection, and if it is the objection, so I am hearing is that you see that this is how different, but because you tried that program in past and it was comparatively over promised and under delivered, now you are a little gun shy. Is that correct? So I appreciate you for being honest with me. Okay, now look, I have a similar experiences. I have paid 25K to mastermind, okay, and put 10K in ads, and it didn't work. It sucked. Quite frankly, it was very hard. I appreciate you that you are being honest. Now I have a permission to brutally honest with you, because earlier on this call you told me that X goal was non-negotiable to you. Okay, you are repeating that thing to the customer. You told me that you will be willing to do whatever it takes to get there. Okay, we are repeating their words, we are throwing that words to that customers, and also, and that's why they cannot neglect this. Once the person have said something and you're repeating their words to them, then person cannot neglect this. Okay, so you told me that you will be willing to do whatever it takes to get there, and also you told me that the only thing stopping you from getting was this roadblock. Okay, so which is something that you have tried on your own in the past and failed, and acknowledge that you're gonna get help, because at the end of the day you are not a mindset expert. So look, I get it. Okay, so you have been burned, but let me ask you this. Okay, think about the successful people you know. Okay, now we are making them to think with successful people. Think about Warren Buffett. How will take the decision? Okay, Bill Gates, Mark Cuban, people like that. Do you think they got to where they were because they quit after making one or two bad decisions? Now you are able to overcome this objection. Okay, or do you think it's really quite the opposite? So the real issue isn't that you have been burned out once, it's the lesson you have going to learn from that experience of that call. Okay, so everything is an experience. You have to learn from the experience. So if I can show you eliminate the pain with desire, never have to worry about this fears and worry, and have ultimate control of your life and business, is that what to you? Okay, you feel good, ready to get started? Okay, I want to speak to one of your client first, then we will say the calendar type of things that I don't want to make my people calendar, and you can also say that my clients are very personal. I cannot give their data, or means they cannot give this to that, because it is against my privacy policy. Like that, if you are a beginner, you can say that. Okay, so you can handle this kind of objection. People, I also get objection that give me your testimonials and any kind of things. So if I do not have any testimonials, then I will say that my clients' data are very private and I don't want to share anything with the persons. I take you at my place. Do you want your data to be shared with others? So that's why my clients' privacy, I work customized way like that. You handle it. So everything the ethical manipulation workbook is very important here. How to handle this comparison with this help of quotes, what kind of objections. So like that, you have to do this. Using credit card is bad and risky. Okay, you don't believe in using credit card. What do you mean exactly? So basically, to use you think that means are you not well financially? Appreciate you are being honest that a lot of entrepreneurs first starting have struggled. So no worries. Now I want you to remind you that you said that your goal, get rid of problem, get goal was X goal business. Every time we are reminding them the goal and amount, okay, and their pain. That's it. Okay, so every time this your notes will be used to overcome the objection. Whatever you have written, this is only coming back. You are throwing that to that person. And let's pretend for second time that you knew this was okay. I know nothing in life is 100% guaranteed, but just suspend disbelief for second and pretend it is possible. Okay, if you put 10k on credit card and it produces 600k per year, so that is 60x return. So that is it that worth to you? So now you are comparing. Okay, so right, so real issue is not the credit card. So real issue, what is the real issue? So now they will give their real issue, then you have to isolate the objection and you have to go back, what is the real objection, and you have to handle this. So like that, you can go through this script. Is there any guarantee? Okay, we can definitely talk about that. Now, just curious, but you are asking for a reason. Yes, we have got 30 days money back guarantee, 100% guarantee that we will have results. Like that, we can overcome this kind of objection. Okay, and anyone, the truth is even not guarantee that you are going to wake up tomorrow. Okay, so how can I give you that 100% guarantee? Means you can say that, but I have money back guarantee if you follow diligently and this system, then it is definitely going to work. It's too risky. Like that, there are the objections. I'm a little bit nervous, scared. So you say that it's very okay. Okay, it's very normal that people gets this thing. It is not the right time. So you handle this objection with ethical manipulation, how you can this. And even with all these things, if the person is not closing, then you use a trial close. Okay, so you have a objection this that. Okay, so what about having a free trial? If I can produce your result in just 14 days, will you able to work with me? Okay, I know, because I can deliver you result, I can give you 10x the result, and then you say this and the person gets closed. Okay, so trial close is there. Risk mitigators guaranteed. So the leverage checklist, what are the checklists? So this is the types of objections and in the short summary type. Okay, so you can just go through that. Financial objection, 3 steps. Step 1, step 2, financial, isolate, uncover resources, get full financial picture before making decision. If they have resources, recommend paying upfront and creating payment plans. So this is the summary of above. So you can go quickly through everything. So it's not the way I make decision. So you can overcome this by challenge their current decision making process if they haven't desired result. Encourage adopting new approach for better outcomes. We can do comparison with big people, how they make decisions. Emphasize that growth requires new ways of thinking and deciding. So like that, we can overcome this decision. Okay, so how does Warren Buffett will take decision in this? So they invest in money lots. They believe that self-education is very important. So now you can do this. And that's it for objection handling part. So day number 9 we have finished sales system and objection handling. Now I want you to use this tool. This is called